Good evening, Democrats. My intro music was a little bit of a inside joke to all the nerds in the audience because, like Game of Thrones, we're going to defeat a walker this fall. I am so excited. You know, we go around and we hear this myth by the Republicans that Democrats are angry. I don't know who they're talking about because I've been walking around this convention center all day, and you know what? There's no angry people here. We are excited, we are focused, and we are going around the entire state of Wisconsin getting organized with some of the best crop of candidates I've seen in my lifetime in the state of Wisconsin, and I'm so proud to be standing up here with them. If there is one message that people are going to take away from this convention, it's that Democrats are united for a change, and we're going to make that change happen for working families all across the state of Wisconsin. This November, we are going to have a big decision to make. All across the state of Wisconsin, voters are going to go and they're going to decide whether they're going to have 4 more years of cronyism, trickle-down economics, divisive politics, and lower expectations for people who are going into school, graduating from school, starting a job, or trying to find a new job. We can change that trajectory. We can make it so that working men and women have a new hope and make a different decision, a real choice. But it's not just going to happen because we want it to happen. We have to work for it. We need leadership, a fresh start, and a new vision for the state of Wisconsin. We need a leader that can inspire Democrats and progressives all across the state of Wisconsin and present a bold vision that will take us forward. We're not going to do it based on establishment politics or based on talking points driven by polls or consultants. We're going to do it by being who we are, talking to our neighbors and listening to voters in every county and every part of the state. I'm not a typical politician, but like so many families, my life was impacted by politics, and that's how I got into this. I grew up, born and raised in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Any Kenosha people? My family came here in the early 1800s to Racine and Kenosha, and I'm a proud product of southeastern Wisconsin, but I've had the opportunity to live and work across the entire state. I was born in a middle-class family, and we were struck by tragedy when my father died when we were young. And I saw what it's like for my mom to be a single mom and struggle to find health care, struggle to get food on the table, to figure out how we were going to pay the utilities. And what that meant for me, it meant putting off my dream of becoming a lawyer and going to college to work. And I traveled all across the state of Wisconsin working in the grocery business, working in central Wisconsin, here in the Fox River Valley, and in the western part of the state. I learned what it's like to be a servant leadership. I learned what it's like to live and work in all these different communities, understand what their needs are. And I took that, and then I finally had the opportunity, once my siblings were old enough, to go and work my way through college and law school and dedicate myself to public service. I went to Capitol Hill and I fought to have an economic system that wasn't rigged towards the rich. And then I worked on campaigns, volunteering and organizing for candidates that were willing to go out and stand up for what they believe in. And now I want to bring that leadership to Wisconsin. I want to bring a new perspective and a new face to democratic politics and progressive economics. I believe that pro-growth and progressive are not opposing values, that we are pro-growth because we are progressive. We are going to set forth an economic agenda that will keep young people here in the state and encourage them to start businesses or go to new jobs. We're going to have an economic development plan that focuses on growing business inside of Wisconsin rather than giving corporate welfare to large corporations and poaching companies from overseas. We're going to have an infrastructure plan that gives broadband internet to everyone in the state of Wisconsin and safe roads to everyone in the state of Wisconsin. But most importantly, the only way we're going to do this is if we listen and we hear and empower voters throughout the state of Wisconsin. So as part of my campaign, we're going to do a My Wisconsin Idea listening tour. We're going to go to different cities across the state of Wisconsin, and we're going to bring in people from the community who are living these policies every day and talk to them and talk about their ideas for the state of Wisconsin. And that is actually going to start here tonight in my hospitality room. We have the My Wisconsin Idea Board. And I encourage all of you to come and put your idea. What is your big idea for the state of Wisconsin? And put it on that board, and we're going to feature it. And we're going to show that ideas and the future is right here in the Democratic Party for the state of Wisconsin. Thank you so much.